Now that some of us are beating the winter dust off the clubs, it may be time to revisit some of the shots we'll face this year. It's always better to play a shot you've seen before, so today I'm going to help you with some of the quirky lies we all get to face from time to time. Today we'll look at some of those shots that we never seem to see on the driving range, lies like extreme uphill and downhill, or extreme sidehill lies that can throw you off your balance and wreck your scorecard in the process. A little bit of practice and preparation can make those daunting situations easier to handle. When the ball's above your feet, you want the weight a little bit more toward your toes, and you need to aim to the right for the right-handed player. This will counter the leftward spin put on the ball. The more loft, the more left the ball's going to want to go. I like to close my stance and swing around my body a little bit more, baseball style. You can also grip down lower on the club. Now, when the ball's below the feet, it's a little bit tougher to stay in balance. Since you don't have the luxury of making the club longer, you have to make more body adjustments, such as widening your stance and putting your weight a little bit more toward the heels. And you also should bend your knees a bit more than normal. Weight shift's going to be difficult from this position, so rely on more of an arm swing to stay balanced. A couple of body adjustments make the shot from an uphill lie pretty easy. Adjust your hips and shoulders to the hill, so your club's angle of attack will follow the slope. I like to lean into my lead leg a bit to stay in balance throughout the swing, with a decent weight transfer to my left leg. This also helps me avoid lifting the ball in the air too much, which will make distance control difficult. Depending on the severity of the slope, you'll also want to take more club. When faced with a downhill lie, adjust your hips and shoulders with the slope, so you'll swing the club down the slope more freely. The easiest thing to do here is to hit well behind the ball, so these adjustments are key. Allow the slope to dictate your launch angle here, so don't try to lift the ball in the air. Hanging back to get the ball in the air is usually a death sentence for this shot. There's nothing wrong here with losing your balance a bit down the slope as you finish your swing. Now this one's kind of tough to get the ball up from a downslope, but you can get some air under the ball if you make the proper adjustments. Here I am on the second hole at Rock Creek, where I need to carry this bunker from a severe downslope. I lean the shaft back a little bit for loft and open my stance to accommodate for a cut shot. We still have to swing along the slope here, but if we cut across the ball with the club face open, we can get a bit of extra loft to get to that green that's well above. This one takes a bit of practice, but if you can master the fundamentals that I've mentioned today, you can be better prepared for the funky lies that you're bound to face on the course this year.